it's Wendy. I haven't done a video in a little while. I've just been super busy, so I thought I would do a quick card video on this really cute card with some of our fun paper. We're past Valentine's Day. Yay, I'm so glad. So we can start doing other fun things. Okay, let's get started on this. So you just have to cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock at 5.5 by 8.5. Fold it in half, and you've got your 4 1/4 by 5.5 A2 size card. Okay, and let me zoom out a little. Whoops. And I'm using the Specialty Sweet Shop paper, and I've cut this piece at 4 2 5/8, and I've cut a piece of Calypso Coral at 4 2 3/4, and I'm just going to emboss this with dots. So to emboss, I use my Big Shot, and I'm using the dotted bumps. I don't know what you want to call them, dots, I guess. And you just put your paper in there, close it, sandwich it, run it through the Big Shot. I'm tangled up here. There we go. And let me get this back out of the way. Out comes your piece of textured cardstock. Okay? Texturing or embossing always just adds some fun to your cards. And then something I'm going to do, I want to show you the difference here between inking and not inking. I don't know if you can see it, but this is not inked. The edges are not inked, and this is. And it just gives it, let's see if you can tell in the video, it darkens the edge. I'm inking the edges with Calypso Coral, so it's the same color as the paper, but it just darkens the edge a little bit so that you have some definition. Okay, let me do that quickly. Okay, so now I've got my card and my two pieces here. So I'm going to put these two pieces together first. I could have used an entire piece of this or an entire piece of this to adhere, but that wastes a lot of paper. So I cut one slightly larger than the other so that I could adhere one of these to the edge of the other. So let's do that real quick. That's out of Snail. Okay, here we go. And then just right on the edge, adhere this so that those two go together. And then we're going to run Snail across the back. So I got some on my mat there. And I'm using a piece of ruffled Lucky Limeade to lay. I'm just going to put a dab of Snail right here on this, and I'm going to lay this over. And because I've put Snail on the back, I'm just going to wrap it around the back, and it'll just stick right down. Okay? And then what I do to ensure that this piece sticks is I just run a little Snail on top of my ribbon. Okay, and then I'm just going to put it on my card, like so. Okay, I've got some Snail on there and it's sticking to my card. And then I have another piece of the Lucky Limeade ruffle ribbon, and I'm just going to slip it under here and make a knot, one single knot, just like that, and trim the edges. And then for my sentiment, I'm using this stamp set that you can get free in the Occasions Mini, or excuse me, the Celebration catalog. With any $50 order online or sent to me, you can get this stamp set for free. So I'm going to be using the Thanks sentiment. I have just a scratch piece of Whisper White here, and I'm going to use Lucky Limeade ink and stamp that. And then I'm using my decorative label punch. And as you can see, the stamped image is bigger than the punch, but it's okay because I'm just going to lose a few little twisties at the end. I'm not losing the sentiment, so that was okay with me. So I still have my thanks, and the sentiment actually kind of runs off the edge, which I think is cute. And then I'm going to go ahead and ink with Lucky Limeade around the edge. And I just use a sponge dauber, dip it in the ink pad, and then run it on the edge of here. And you could ink it with any color or stamp it with any color. Okay, and then I'm just going to use 2 dimensionals on the back of here. And there's my sentiment, and it's all done. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.